Today I've been a week of the white pine sitting in the warm alcohol, so I poured that off, and as soon as I opened it, I smelled carrots. It's kind of like, nobody had any vitamin issues until we stopped foraging. All the pines are edible, and I ate, I chewed on a little piece of the wood that I'd put in there, the little tips of the branches, and it had sitting in there in the water and the heat so much, it was starchy, and it wasn't bad. I think the only reason why they consider it famine food is because it takes a lot of energy, a lot of fire and boiling to cook. And when you think about what the Americans ate and didn't eat, what they used and didn't use, it was typically not, the really woody stuff, the woody mushrooms and stuff they didn't mess with, except to use them to light fires. Anyway, but I was also thinking about, originally, the women here were probably vegetable hiders, and the men and children were vegetable avoiders. And so any disruption in women's culture, nobody would have even known that they needed to eat different things. Anyway, so one of my complaints, when I have a complaint, it's typically that there are not enough women, living as women in our culture, and for whatever reason that I can't walk that path, I just don't have anybody to talk to and do anything with, and we're kind of all solitary, but I mean, still, it's just like there's no other examples. And Mom has always looked kind of the same way, but she lived as a woman most of that time until the time she sold Dad to the Turks. And then after that, then she never really went back. But she's actually, somebody reneged on a deal or something like that, and so anyway, she's going to be rallying women's culture here in the U.S., especially for a lot of the guys that have come over, and because even if they don't need a woman for anything but making kombucha, it's, for some reason, it's easier for women to do these kinds of things, and easier for guys to do other kinds of things. I mean, not that it's that hard for guys to do things like this. It's just, there's a lot of stuff that women are good to do, regardless of what you're into. And so she's rallying that, mostly from Inner Mongolian people. And because I guess they're being routed here. The Chinese route is kind of weird, anyway. But yeah, so that'll take a little sorting out for a while, but we'll get it worked out. And she needs time to get her sea legs. And anyway, and then Gramps wants a Mongolian crew out on the ocean, and shouldn't be any issue there. But he's not going to do any development of anything sensitive until such time as there are privacy assurances, and we do not have that in any nation right now.